How's life? How are things? Welcome, welcome. You thought I wasn't gonna come through. I'm here, guys. I'm just making sure I'm using EVATM because yeah. What a wow. How are you? How are you guys? I know I said Saturday, but I did say on Sundays if I don't make a Saturday. If you are new here, welcome to this channel. My corporate journey, I almost mentioned my Facebook page name. And this is Tisha Oliphant, born and bred in South Africa. And yes, today we're talking all things travel and giving investment, saving, money matters and work related matters a break. But if you've been with me for a while, thank you so very much. I truly appreciate your presence. I truly appreciate the fact that you are on this channel, you share the channel, you share, yeah, your views through commenting and interacting. It makes a huge difference for any content creator. And if you do like the content that I dish out, don't forget to like. You can like by clicking the three buttons when I'm live or while I'm live and just thumbs up. Or alternatively, you like by double tapping, they say it's a power tap, double tapping the page or the screen rather. That's how you like. And you can also share, you can also interact. Don't forget that your way of appreciating this channel is by watching the ad. And thank you to everyone who sit there and watch the ads. I know sometimes they're frustrating because you just want to get the message, you just want to hear what the person has to say, but watching the ads is the way of gaining a revenue by creating a content. YouTube thank the content creators by in the form of playing those ads during the videos or live videos, and then the content creator gets some token of appreciation. I see Shabalala is here. Hello Shabalala. Ribotile is also here. Welcome guys, and thank you for coming in and liking. And today I want us to talk about traveling as an extreme sport. Not any form of traveling. It could be an extreme sport, maybe if you are driving far, but this particular one is traveling by plane can be an extreme sport. And I've just jotted down a few pointers or points where I felt Namuguti during my own travel, during my gap year. Guti, oh my word, this can be exhausting. Traveling by plane, taking a flight can truly, yeah, it takes you out of a comfort zone. It is challenging. It requires to be fit mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and obviously, guys, physically and financially, because it does come at a price. And I want to also say, if you are a person who suffers from anxiety, a person who can't deal with the unexpected, I think flying could just be the biggest problem for you. But there are ways that you can apply or introduce in your life to try and minimize the anxiety. I don't think you can just get rid of stress that comes with flying from one destination to the next. Welcome, Antile. So yeah, traveling by plane is certainly an extreme sport. And guys, don't forget to like as I kick off this live. Yeah, where do I start? Guys, if you are like me, you look for reasonable flights, you look for affordable flights. The chances are you would obviously book your flights way beforehand, so you can't be you tell me, oh, I'm planning to go to Thailand tomorrow, and you book your flight today. Chances are that flight is going to be extremely expensive, as opposed to someone who plans properly and is planning to go to Thailand sometime in September or any other month. Yeah, when they gave themselves enough time. So when I was traveling during my gap year, I would look for, or I searched rather for reasonable flights because I wasn't under pressure. I wasn't traveling for business. It was leisure. So I could make my decision, ukuthi when do I prefer to fly? And I made sure ukuthi I flew when the prices were low. And that meant I took flights around early hours of the morning or midnights. I found those flights to be reasonable. But that's not how they price flights. There are a lot of factors that are taken into consideration, guys. The demand, there's a lot. The weather, most probably, where the flight is going, the expenses that comes with flying that particular plane. So you can't just think, if you are planning to travel overseas, maybe getting an evening flight will be much cheaper than getting a morning flight. So it is better to actually search in such a manner that you can be able to see all the flights and choose which flight is reasonable if you are traveling or on a budget and you don't want to spend a lot. But if you've got all the monies in the world, I'm sure you can fly any time of the day. From my experience as well, I know that flying on weekends is more expensive than flying during the week and certain days during the week. So yeah, the flying became an extreme sport for me when I had to fly out midnights. Number one, I had to ensure that I get to the airport on time. And when you are flying midnight or early hours of the morning, there could be transportation problems. Yes, of course, most countries, or let's say some countries or certain countries, guys, please don't forget to like, please, as you come in, please do like the video by double tapping the screen or pressing on the three dots, and then you will see a thumbs up, and just click on the thumbs up button. So when I had to fly around 12 midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning, or 3 in the morning, you'd find good I'll be challenged on how to get to the airport. And if you are in countries where there's Uber, the Grab, InDrive, whatever means of transportation they use, or buses that runs 24/7, which in most cases it's normally European countries, but some third world countries you could find a challenge. That meant you needed to be at the airport hours before your flight. So you would, if the public transport or the Ubers would stop in that country around 11, and your flight is at 4 a.m. before the taxis or buses starts operating again, you don't sleep. You basically don't sleep. And when you're flying early hours of the morning, we're not all morning people. Some people are still trying to find themselves, they're still trying to pull themselves towards themselves, and it can really, really get hectic. You find you are still exhausted, you're not in the mood, you're still trying to wake up, but you need it at the airport. And we know you can't get to the airport like you would do with a taxi, a space, or a rank, and just board. You get your taxi and it leaves. Airports, if it's domestic flights, it's normally 2 hours that you need to be there. International, 3 hours. So that's a long time. And if you do it early hours of the morning, it can really feel way too long because, yeah, you didn't have enough sleep. So that is an extreme sport. And just getting to the airports, and things happen, guys. And if you traveling with your luggage, walking through those long walks to freedom at the airport, because some gates are far from the entrance section, and we have huge airports on this earth. You really feel it. And if you are not fit, you are not a person that exercises and keeps fit, you will really struggle, guys. And if you are obese, you really feel it when you travel, because unless you're going to a mini airport. Even the mini airport doesn't mean the entrance or the gates are next to where the check-in is. It still requires you to walk. It still requires you to pull that luggage, those suitcases, before you can check in, and then get your freedom once the luggage is checked in and you are only left with carry-on bag. So that can be stressful. So I spoke about the stress of getting to the airport, the distance, and also the layover. If you're going overseas, there are flights that are direct depending on where you're flying to, but in most countries you need to take 2 flights, 3 flights, and the layover, the intrinsic time that you spend can really be taxing more especially midnight or early hours of the morning. You really feel it. Ukuthi, oh my word, 2 p.m. I'm traveling, and the next thing you get to the next airport, your first destination, it's not even destination, layover country, and you need to be there for maybe 7 hours. Oh, thank you, Evans. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. I hope you did like the video. Guys, please do like the video. I see it shows 29 people watching, but only 6 people have liked the video. Don't be like that, guys. What's so difficult? It doesn't cost a cent. I wouldn't certainly would watch someone and just fail to show some love and care by just liking. Double tap the screen. That's how you like the video. Or thumbs up, which is a sharp, and it's free, doesn't cost you anything. And then sit and relax and watch the content. We must always be beggars as content creators. Please like the video. Please, doesn't it annoy you guys, man? To just like, and let's get this train going. Let's get this flight going, even though it's an extreme sport. So yeah, be prepared for long walks. If you've never went, or you planning, or flying is on your bucket list, and you've never taken a flight before, please know there's walks. And if you're going international, and there's number of airports where you'll be flying into and flying out of from, you are certainly going to walk like crazy. And if you've got a gadget to monitor your steps, please do, and look how many steps you've done. So I spoke about long walks at the airport and the luggage that you need to pull and walk with, because it is your luggage. So it can really be extremely frustrating. And also when it comes to luggage, some people travel fancy, they buy expensive suitcases from these expensive luggage stores that I'm not going to mention, and it can really be disturbing or worrisome, sorry, if you get your luggage or it gets damaged when you get to a destination. So some people prefer to wrap it and spend a bit of money, and others wrap their suitcases or luggages for security reasons. Guys, please do like the video. Guys, can I ask you to like the video by double tapping the screen, or double tap? In fact, you don't need to double tap. You click on the 3 buttons, and then there's a sharp, and you click that, because I see only 6 people did like the video. So can I have more people just liking the video by double tapping? That's a request. So I shall wait for more people to like the video before I share the extreme sports that I was referring to. Because I see only 6 walked in and said, let me like the video. It doesn't harm, it won't hurt. And when you like the video, then YouTube is able to distribute it to more people who are travelers like us, because I strongly believe you here because you travel, who can also add as to why they would say traveling is an extreme sport from their side. I'm still gonna mention more points where I feel, yeah, traveling can really be an extreme sport. So as I wait for the video to be liked, guys, and I'll wait, or I'll just switch to Facebook, and only when I see Gucci, people really appreciate, because guys, it's a matter of appreciation. Every time we ask, guys, please do like. So I can't have 22 people now and only 6 have liked. Only 6. And I've got about what, how many more points? About 7 points that I would like to share regarding traveling by plane being an extreme sport. So maybe we'll come back with part 2 when people are keen to like the video.